diagnosing, perceived, pushing for the deal, scouting the player, weighing up the options, monitoring, discussing. They appreciate the player, edging closer, studying, exploring, flirting, leading the race, targeting, prioritizing, considering, keeping tabs on the player, agreeing personal terms, following. He's a concrete name. Luring, gauging, in love with. How many more buzzwords do these journos need? Like, real talk, how many more buzzwords do these journos actually need?
Look at that for timing. Bosh. So anyway, we are back again. You've only got me for about half hour. That StreamYard's still being a prat. It's still telling me I've only got 2 bars of signal on my Wi-Fi. And I can tell you right now, I ain't, because my Wi-Fi is muy rápido. Anyway, hopefully everyone's having a wonderful Friday. And the amount of BS I keep seeing all over the internet is just embarrassing. Anyway, got a couple of cans. We're on our way out in half an hour. Gosh. Beach club settings. Lovely stuff. Happy Friday. And yeah, man, the amount of times I've seen Arsenal deal advanced. Arsenal, concrete offer. Arsenal, concrete name. Oh my God, he's on the list. Arsenal are going to leapfrog Man United. Get out of here, man. Yeah, Flowers chatting absolute bollocks as always. Arsenal have bid for 65 million, yeah? Good one. For Gyokreres, yeah? When did this happen then? And the source on that, by the way, is some random Portuguese journalist. Oh, but don't worry. CNN Portugal reported it. Okay, mate. CNN, yeah? The mainstream media that you don't like, yeah? Is that what you're saying? Gaslighter. Absolute waffler. Bullshitter. Finesser. Charlatan. Sick to death. See, I can do buzzwords as well, Tel. Yeah? I can do buzzwords as well. I am absolutely fucking sick to death of these people chatting absolute bollocks. Yeah, cool. Make your content. Do what you got to do. But they're just taking people for a fucking fool. Arsenal have not bid 65 million for Gyokreres. They haven't. And I'm supposed to believe some random 2-bob journalist that no fucker's ever heard of in Portugal, yeah, has got the exclusive. Do me a favour. But don't worry, it's in the media, so I'll report on it, and that's when I get out of jail. Fuck off. Happy Friday. Now, it's jarring. It's so jarring. How many times do we have to watch these other channels? How many times do we have to watch these fucking puppet journalists? How many times do we have to see all these top gooners, and not even just top gooners, just top Reds, top Chelsea, proper Chelsea, sitting there just chatting absolute nonsense every transfer window. And then at the end of the transfer window, only literally like 0.1% of the players have signed. Stop listening to these people. They're lying. They are lying. The easiest way to explain this, Arsenal Football Club were linked to over 100 players in January. We signed exactly 0 of them. That's all you need to know about the media. That's all you need to know about Flowers. That's all you need to know about the other little beg, yeah, little Spursy boy, who's probably not even Spursy, he probably is Arsenal secretly. Not even secretly anymore, is it? He's come out of the closet. Do you know what I mean? It's jarring. Yeah, you got fucking all of them out here just bending over. Like, for Arsenal Football Club. Absolute wasters, a lot of them. It's a joke. Honestly, it's an absolute joke. The way these people do this shit every single transfer window. You've got all these so-called these journalists are not journalists, by the way. They're just storytellers. Yeah, they're content creators. That's all they are. Content creators. That is all they are. Let's see what Henry Talks Bollocks' latest video is. Scary news 1 day ago. But still delayed, question mark. Are you still doing that old bullshit? Oh, we still got A fever, lads. Still got A fever. Arsenal's 80 million transfer is happening. And it's a picture in the thumbnail of Rodrigo. Wow. Crazy work, guys. Crazy work. See what this dickhead's put out today. Oh, here we go. Gyokreres Arsenal bid 40 minutes ago. Let's see what this dickhead's saying. We'll share the screen as well because I've got a bit of time now. I've got 25 minutes, so we're going to rip these idiots apart and then I'm going out. Let's see what this joker said. This is how I feel about Liverpool's attacking new plan. Wow, Arsenal Gyokreres update. Sesko deal delayed. 21,000 mutants. So watch that, by the way. I ain't one of them. Wow, Verts to Liverpool. Here we go. Newcastle's first summer signing revealed. How comes he ain't done anything on Man City on this, by the way? This is what we're dealing with, guys. Absolute scumbags. Stop listening to these prats. Look, where's the Man City news? Arsenal, Liverpool, Arsenal, Newcastle, Arsenal. Scary news, guys. It's very scary. Here we go, guys. Liverpool, Arsenal. I was still shooting in Nico Williams into thumbnails. Okay, cool. So I was done a Spursy video. Oh, yeah, look, nobody cared about that one. Arsenal, Newcastle. Newcastle a new flavour of the month because Alice Talks Football did videos on Newcastle and he just copies everything she does. Chelsea, Arsenal. Oh, Spursy, Arsenal, Spursy, Arsenal, Spursy. Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea. Where's the... Oh, hang on. We have a Man City update 10 days ago, guys. 10 days ago. Wow, crazy work. How many players have they signed since 13 days ago? One little update, and the front and centre is Sesko agreement. Oh, look, Sesko's on fucking how many thumbnails? Oh, this is actually hilarious. I can't lie. Stop watching this prat. He's an idiot. First sign, Newcastle 30 million forward bid. Oh, really? He ended up at Chelsea. Good one, mate. Arsenal, Gyokreres bid 2 weeks ago. Well, there still ain't been a bid, guys. There still ain't been a bid, guys. Still ain't been a bid on that. These men basically just find the most obscure random Twitter account that is posing as a journalist. Yeah, and then go, well, it's in the mainstream. Big up Static, brother. Bless up, mate. I've pinned that. Thank you very much. I listen as well, you mutants. We're literally 57 away from 126k, so get subbing, guys. Now we're going to see what this dickhead say. Gyokreres Arsenal bid. Sesko talks continue. Watkins still available.
Arsenal switched positions from Benjamin Sesko to...
Switch positions. I bet you'd love to switch positions, mate, with Flowers and his boyfriend. Old gold bitch. But anyway, carry on.
Victor Gyokreres. And Ollie Watkins is still available and still...
Right. Nobody's available. They're under contract, you prat. Playback speed. How are players available if they're under contract? Because when I talk about managers... Oh, yeah, but who's realistically available? So surely the same logic works for players then, right? Works for players then, right? Man said, I think you're sick. What, sick as in good or sick as in ill? I'm fine. I'm alive and kicking, mate. It's 34 degrees and I'm going to a beach club in a minute. I'm far from sick. I ain't had them jabs, so I'm all good, mate. I'm all good. Anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. Good job he ain't paid to think. Right, here we go. We were linked to 2024 summer links. This is just some of them. Wow. Mikhail Fay, Mark Gay, Gonzalo Inacio, Kadioglu, Kimmich, Zubamendi, Onana, Bruno, Douglas Luiz, Fofana, Gallagher, Marino, Simmons, Eze, Nico Williams, Zikankov, Neto, Gyokreres, Xerxes, Solanke, Isak, Sesko, Osman. That's just some of them that were linked last summer. Naipan, there's loads. There's been loads. Man City means ill. I couldn't give a shit. It's a good job we ain't paid to think, Neil Timms. Anyway, let's see what this Joker's saying. He's on 1.5 times speed. Bosh.
On Arsenal's radar. Now, Sammy Motwell has
Arsenal's radar
on the football terrace that Alexander Isak is their number 1 target, but it is somewhat unrealistic. Then Benjamin.
How's that unrealistic? Please tell me. So why ain't Isak in the title? Oh, cool, because it's unrealistic, yeah? Unrealistic, guys. Well, so is Gyokreres. He's under contract. So is Sesko. He's under contract. So is Watkins. He's under contract.
Sesko, according to other reports, is now the new number 1 target. Then you've got the Victor Gyokreres situation happening in Sporting Lisbon, where there is a clear dispute between Sporting and the player.
How do you know that? Well, because a couple of 2-bob journalists have told you. Carry on, Henry, because, I mean, you're very well in the know with Arsenal transfers, so tell us, mate.
The release clause, the gentleman's agreement by the current Manchester City director of football, who was the previous Sporting director of football, Hugo Viana, is no longer there, or Viana. And there's so much speculation, there's so much talk around who will be Arsenal's number 9. Now, a lot of these players are on their holidays. You know, it's the time where...
How does that stop a player signing? Because Alberto Moliero is on under-21's Spain duty, and he's just signed for Villarreal. Carry on, Henry, because, I mean, you're well in the know. I mean, fucking Fabrizio's got nothing on this guy, I'll tell you.
Where footballers like to relax. But for football clubs, you can't relax. You have to keep your foot on the gas. Or as other people say, they like to keep their powder dry. We got.
Oh, who says that? Oh, Flowers. It's almost like he's just copying everything Flowers does, isn't it? Kind of sad, really. There's no fire in the eyes, in the art.
Big transfer update regarding Arsenal.
We'll get on with it then, because I'm going out in 20 minutes.
How do they cope potentially without Phil Foden in their lineup? Make sure you go down, drop a like on the video, and let me know your thoughts on every single topic we discuss. The road to 60k is well and truly on. If you haven't already,
of course it is.
Hit that subscribe button. Let me know.
Shame you can't get more than 100 people watching when you do a live, though, isn't it?
60k is on. We're about 700 subscribers away from 57,000.
Wow.
Transfer rumours and speculation is starting to heat up. Now, according to sources in Portugal, a bid has been made for Victor Gyokreres.
Sources in Portugal. Here we go, guys. Drum roll.
The Standard are reporting that Arsenal plot new Victor Gyokreres bid.
So where are these sources then? Because this is the Standard that say they are plotting a new bid. So where's the source in Portugal then? Please tell me, show me.
Have Arsenal changed their mind again from Benjamin Sesko to Victor Gyokreres? It's so interesting, this to me, because the Athletic...
Of course it is, because you're grifting fucking 20k views a day, mate.
That Arteta's plan is to have Kai Havertz starting the season in the number 9 role. If you're signing a Victor Gyokreres, he is not going to be rotated with a Kai Havertz.
Okay, cut to the chase. Who's the source in Portugal?
7 goals in the last 2 seasons is not going to want to be rotated. Benjamin Sesko, I think there is a much higher chance he is rotated with Kai Havertz.
You don't pay to think either. Anyway, where's the source in Portugal?
You can imagine them to score between 13
sources in Portugal. Who are they? Tell me.
Next season if they are rotated.
¿Cómo puedes vencer el calor si estás luchando para mantener?
But that's why we're here to fuck them up.
Goals in all comps if they're rotated. Whereas a Gyokreres could come in and get 20 league goals.
Nobody cares.
But it fascinates me because the Arsenal hierarchy like younger players so they can build the squad together. Their oldest outfield
they like younger players, but we signed Mikel Merino, yeah? Okay, cool.
Player is Thomas Partey. Gabriel's 27, Saliba's 22, 23, Reyes 24, 25.
We know what deal. Where's the source in Portugal?
23, Lewis Skelly's a young player, Saka's a young player, Martinelli's 24, 25, Havertz is 24, 25. Odegaard's
what is
25,
your point? People are listening to this guy on a regular basis.
Same sort of age, whereas Gyokreres is a little bit older. Both have been heavily linked with high-profile transfers due to the Emirates Stadium this summer, as the Gunners finally pursue a statement striker.
Okay,
now, both strikers have been heavily linked to
who's the source in Portugal?
They're trying to make a statement for the striker signing, although it is appeared that Sesko was top amid lengthy talks with RB Leipzig over the Slovenian international. It then goes on to say, however, it could now be that Gyokreres is back in the league, with reports from Portugal this week have been met with...
Oh, here we go. This here. Maze Football. According to Maze Football. Maze Football. Let's see what Joker wrote this. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. People are sitting there and go, "Yo, Lee, have you seen? Yeah, have you seen? Yeah, the Arsenal have made a bid. No, they fucking ain't. Stop listening to these people. Has anyone heard of maize football before this window? Like, unless you're Portuguese, you have no idea who the fuck they are. Like, real talk, am I making this shit up or what? How many people were sitting here going, yo, you see that maize football? Well, mate, they got 100% success rate, them lot. Nobody's ever heard of them, mate, until this season. Nobody has heard of them until this season. So let's see which joker wrote this article. When was this written? 23 minutes ago. That's not it. What the fuck is with these pop-ups? There we go. Right, cool. Basically, just to let you know, this is basically the Football London, excuse me, of Portugal. This is the sources in Portugal, guys, that they're quoting. Why can't I find it on their website? Sources in Portugal. It is basically Football London of Portugal. Any of my Portuguese Donnies in the chat, yeah? On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being shit, 10 being outstanding, how good is this media outlet? Like, real talk. Because I'm going through their website right now, and it just looks like a load of clickbait bullshit. Like, honestly, it just looks like a load of clickbait crap. Quoting CNN. Yeah, because they're believable, aren't they? Good one. Rafael Santos, see? Portugalia. It's a 3 out of 10. Thank you very much. I'll believe the Portuguese over this fucking idiot sitting on screen. Below tier 5. That's what I'm saying, bro. This is the sources in Portugal. CNN. Maize football. Crazy work, you know. But don't worry, it sounds good. And then loads of people jump in my comment section, go, Liam, you seen Arsenal put a bid in for Gyokreres? Oh my God. If Arsenal put a bid in for Gyokreres, Ornstein would have tweeted it, mate. Let's just be real with it. Anyway, carry on, Henry, because you're well in the know, mate.
His agent omit the latest drama over his future. The Sporting saw an opening bid turned down. According to Mice Football per Sports Witness, Arsenal preparing an improved second offer for Victor Gyokreres services worth more than an initial 55 million euros, which is 46 million pounds up front, reaching to over 70 million euros, which is about 60 million pounds. Manchester United mean.
Okay, stop right there. So an opening bid turned down. How much was that then? Why hadn't they quoted that? But they've put this figure in. So how much was the first bid then? Preparing an improved second offer, services worth more than an initial 55 million euros. So how much was the first bid then? Why didn't they put it in here then? Why didn't they told us? Because it's a load of bollocks. This is how you dissect these idiots. They chat absolute bullshit. This guy gets a wet tip for Arsenal transfer news. He knows there's a bunch of retards that go and flock to his channel to watch this crap. Yeah. When he's holding up the shirt, or we get a here we go, and even a here we go could go backfiring because I've seen a compilation of here we goes that have backfired. Carry on, Mr. In the Know, who's using Mace football.
Meanwhile, are believed to be the only ones willing to pay 60 million plus 10 for the striker. Now, Fabrizio Romano has come out in the last day or so regarding Gyokreres, speaking about the fact that he is so unhappy. Now, there was an Instagram story put out by Victor Gyokreres.
With this AI tool,
Nobody cares, love. We need to know what Fabrizio said, love.
That he is furious with the current situation.
Furious.
And there are more and more people that believe.
Still swallowing golf balls then, are we, Henry? Must be hard waking up every day and lying through your teeth. I mean, look at the bags. Jesus Christ. I ain't cooked this guy for the time, I can't lie. I ain't cooked him for a minute, months, in fact. And nothing's changed, guys. Still lying. Using fucking HP sources to use it as content. Wow, crazy work. But apparently Arsenal are the only team willing to pay the money. Got ya. No drama. He's only going to Arsenal then, guys. So when he ends up somewhere else, then what? Hijack. Round and around and around we go with these wankers chatting absolute bollocks. How many times do you need to be proven? Does this need to be proven? They ain't got a clue what they're talking about, and they're using spaghetti sauces, yeah, as a form of their content. And then they dramatize it and dress it up and use Fabrizio's name and name drop Ornstein. Get out of here, mate. We have not bid for this geezer. Crazy work.
Victor Gyokreres will be leaving Sporting. He said, and I quote, "There's a lot of talk at the moment. Most of it's false. I will speak when the time is right." And that is aimed at the Sporting hierarchy.
How do you know that? How does he know that? How does he actually know that? That could be aimed at all you idiots that are chatting absolute bollocks about where he could and could not be going. Couldn't it? It could be aimed at anybody. There's a lot of talk at the moment. Most of it is false. I'll speak when the time's right. Fires back after Sporting president words. Doesn't mean he's firing back at the Sporting director. It could just be he's had enough of you chatting shit.
So that's absolutely insane what's happening over there.
It's insane, guys. I mean, this is unprecedented.
With regards to him, a gentleman's agreement was made between Gyokreres and Hugo Viana, who was the previous Sporting director of football, who's now the current Manchester City director of football. Essentially, he's no longer there. He's kicked off. He's unhappy. And the merry-go-round continues. While all this is still going on, there are still concrete talks with regards to Benjamin Sesko.
Concrete talks. He's a concrete name. Concrete talks. Notice how they're all doing the same shit the mainstream are doing, but they don't like the mainstream, but then they use the mainstream as their sources. Fuck off. These men are absolute wrong-uns, mate. Carry on, Henry, because I've got about 8 minutes before I'm going out, if that.
And Arsenal. Now, Florian Plettenberg still has the pinned tweet there, and he has changed it in the last couple of days regarding Arsenal are in concrete talks with RB Leipzig regarding Benjamin Sesko.
Just to let you know who this Florian Plettenberg is, he was the guy that thought Sadio Mane was in the back of a car while he was live on Sky Sports. And it turns out it was just some random guy. These are the sources. These are the sources, guys. These are the sources. Let me see if I can find that tweet real quick. Yep, got it. Got it. Here we go, guys. Here we go, guys. This is the sources, guys. This wrong and right here. Some random car pulls up. He's in the car. Listen to this shit. This is the sources these idiots are using, yeah? This is the sources. For Portugal news, best sources are the Record, Bola, and Sport TV. There you go. Big up to you, brother. Big up. A random man for Sadio Mane. Here we go. You ready for this? Sitting down, guys?
He's in the car, Sadio Mane. Can you hear me? Maybe
Yes,
we can
of course
try
we
to get
can.
a live from him.
Look, we'll sit with you, Florian. We'll sit with you. Sadio Mane's there. You speak to him.
Look how happy he looks, by the way. What?
He's in the car, Sadio Mane. Can you hear me? Maybe
Yes,
we can
of course
try
we
to get
can.
a live from him.
Look, we'll sit with you, Florian. We'll sit with you. Sadio Mane's there. You speak to him. You the man.
We go to Sadio Mane and ask him if he wants to say for Sky UK something. I couldn't see him, by the way, yesterday because he was the whole time in the car.
There he is. Oh, no. Hang on a minute.
Sadio.
Yo, she went, oh no. And he even said Sadio afterwards. These are the sources that Flowers and Henry Talks bullshit and AFTV are using to tell you right now. Yeah, is it a colour thing? Is it a colour thing? Is it an underbelly colour thing? Wow, this is crazy work, guys. No, all black guys look the same, you know.
Is it a colour thing? Is it a colour thing? Is there a colour thing about that? Is there underbelly colour thing that?
Crazy work, guys. Crazy work. Look how happy he was.
He's in the car, Sadio Mane. Can you hear me? Maybe
Yes,
we can
of course
try
we
to get
can.
a live from him.
Look how happy he is. He's like, yo, I got this. I'm getting an exclusive right now.
Look, we'll stay with you, Florian.
Maybe we
We'll
say
stay
hi
with you.
from,
Sadio Mane's there.
Look
You
how
speak
happy he is.
to him. You the man.
You the man.
We go to Sadio Mane and ask him if he wants to say for Sky UK something. I couldn't see him, by the way, yesterday because he was the whole time in the car.
There he is. Oh no, hang on.
Oh no, hang on a minute.
Sadio. He's in the car, Sadio Mane.
This is goated. This is Florian Plettenberg, guys. Yeah, stop listening to these fucking idiots, man. They ain't got a Scooby-Doo. There he is. Oh no, get out of here, man. Florian Friday, 116.5 bargain, brev. Gosh, big up Ants Anonymous, brother. Yeah, another one that that Fabrizio got wrong. He said it was 150 million euros. It ain't. Anyway, smoke starting to appear of Spurs potentially stealing Mbeumo with Frank. If it happens, they're moving like bigger club than Arsenal. Big up to DX4. That's up to you, brother. Hope you're very well. Fuck, my battery's nearly dead. Shit. Big up to you, mate. And yeah, that would be the case. Big up Staffy, bro. Sorry I can't interact so much with the comments, but this is only a short stream. I just couldn't be asked to upload. Or just go live, but I'm going out literally now. I may be back later. I may be back later with a live. Depends what time I get in. But this place I'm going, the gaff closes at 7 or 6:30, something like that. So it depends what I'll do after that. But yeah, we could be back, guys. We could be back. Big up to Robinho. Official sources from Sporting say there is no bid. Ha, fucking mutants. We'll end up with Sesko if we're lucky, but I don't care because Champions League. There you go, guys. That's what I'm saying. They will take the most obscure person that you've never heard of. Nobody's ever heard of Mace football unless you're Portuguese. That's the source, guys. Florian Plettenberg. Piss off, mate. Man thought that was Sadio Mane, you know. Crazy work. Exclusive. Bert was outside my house just now walking his hedgehog. Pick up Danny reacts. I said, you can sign Rodrigo. Can you sign Rodrigo? He slapped my ass and said, you got it, kid, and flew away. Don't worry, though, guys. Christian's told us that his mate, yeah, bumped into Berta and he's assured him Gyokreres is signing. Cool. Well, he better sign then, otherwise that's you ruined. The Chelsea man. Big up. I think Arsenal are bluffing for Gyokreres' bid to bring Sesko price down. Liverpool, Man United, building a champion team. Man City, sorry, building a champion team. Arsenal is still looking for a striker. Yeah, maybe you're right, bro. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right, my friend. But listen, I'll play this one more time for anyone who's just joined. This is the sources that Henry Talks Bollocks, Flowers, AFTV, Gold Bitch, and any other fucking grifter out there are using, guys. A guy that thought a random dude was Sadio Mane.
He's in the car, Sadio Mane. Can you hear me? Maybe
Yes,
we can
of course
try
we
to get
can.
a live from him.
Look, we'll stay with you, Florian.
we
We'll
say
stay
hi
with you.
from,
Sadio Mane's there. You speak
Look
to
how
him.
happy he is.
You the man.
You the man.
We go to Sadio Mane and ask him if he wants to say for Sky UK something. I couldn't see him, by the way, yesterday because he was the whole time in the car.
There he is. Oh no, hang on a minute.
Sadio.
There he is. Oh no. Fucking dickheads. Yeah, real talk, man. This is crazy work.
Is it a colour thing? Is it a colour thing? Is there a colour thing about there? Is there underbelly colour thing that?
Crazy work. All right, who's live that I like? Because I genuinely have to go. My mate's waiting outside. Oh, no. There he is. Crazy. Sorry, it's only a short stream, but let's up to everyone who has locked in. Let's see if there's anyone live that I like before I wrap this up. Stop listening to these people, man. They chat absolute nonsense. They're using these idiots in the mainstream that they don't like They don't have any sources whatsoever that are just storytellers and fucking content creators themselves as their source. Get out of it, man. Right, Cass is live. Never a foul. No, it's actually Cass's actual channel. Cool. We're going to raid Cass. We're going to raid Cass. Brian and Buemo could be going to Spurs, guys. So Man United fans are having a meltdown. Anyway, listen, bless up to everyone who's locked in. Sub count needs to go up by the end of the day. Literally 56 subs from 126k. Bless up to everyone who's locked in, though. This has been a mosh. We might do part 2 of this later. Depends what time I get in. But anyway, listen, love to everyone. Stream when I'm out. Nah, man, I'm going to listen to some decent music. It's 34 degrees. And I'm going to have a couple of beers, couple of cans. And I'm going to chill out, mate. So it's all good. I will be back later at some point, maybe. I'm 90% sure. It depends what happens, innit? We could end up going out. But we'll see. Anyway, listen, love to you all. Smash the likes. Big up to everyone who's liked, shared, commented, donated, all that good stuff. Bless up to everyone inside. And I'm out. Raid Cass with Amarim in, mate. I'm gone. Laters. Love. Bye.